There are thousands of backpackers looking for those jobs.
There are, and, nearly all of them are safe. They get these jobs around Australia, and, they earn a little bit of money to further their holiday. And then every now and then, like what happened here, you've got... And luckily, she went through a very traumatic experience, but she survived it. Every now and then you have one that, society lets them down.
Why was time of the essence in this case?
Well, we had great fears for her safety. The fact that she had, reached out to her friend and sent other messages to other areas as well, other people as well, help me. That in itself, we have a vulnerable victim that's in trouble here that needs help. So it is, the number one plan at that stage is to find this person safely as possible.
How critical was the information that Davine managed to get out?
Very critical. There were certain bits of information that helped us start to put the story together. The fact that she'd been abducted, the fact that she'd gone through Murray Bridge on a couple of ferries, that her friend actually had her mobile number to be able to provide police to start the triangulation process going. And then when we were able to get the results of that, and that sort of corroborated the fact that she was in that area, all of that information, which had she not actually taken that step to send that information out, would have made things... Well, we wouldn't be able to start anything without her being able to make contact with someone.
The other extraordinary thing about Davine, I think, is that she had a decision to make before sending those messages. She was now free. She'd freed herself. She could have run, and you would think that perhaps you would. She decided not to do that. She, in fact, chained herself up again.
Well, I think one of the things that probably would have come to mind for her in making that decision was, where was she going to go? It was a remote area. It's not as if she's escaping from a hotel room and was able to run down the main street and ask for help. She was in the middle of nowhere, basically. And in her mind, she would have been in the middle of nowhere. Australia's a big country, the outback is big. So where do you go? So I think that, she would have been hoping that the message got through and that hope is coming.
How would you describe Davine's actions throughout this?
Courageous, very courageous. Having the presence of mind to actually send a message out to not just her friend, but, send messages out hoping that one would get through, and one did get through. In her trauma, she was still able to think clearly and make a decision based on what she thought was the best decision to make, the best way forward.
Do you think it was the right decision?
Well, in the end, it turned out to be the right decision, so yes.
Hello, I'm Tara Brown. Thanks for watching. To keep up with the latest from 60 Minutes Australia, make sure you subscribe to our channel. You can also download the 9Now app for full episodes and other exclusive 60 Minutes content.